All right, so I'm back with part two of the interview with Ian McCarthy from Lifting for Life and No Bullshit Bodybuilding. I'm not choosing to go on camera today for the sake of I look like crap and yeah.
Oh, loud.
Oh, loud.
Okay.
All right, so I feel that a lot of people have been wanting to get to know the real Ian aside from just, him bashing companies for their products and training videos. So, since it's such a broad topic on the specificity on where do we get to know you, where do we even begin? Like, obviously, you did tell us earlier how you got so into nutritional sciences and, going through anorexia just changes a lot of things and just overall habits. I guess, geez, how old are you again, Ian? 18?
Yeah, I'm 18.
Do you ever feel that you're just like more mature than most 18-year-olds are nowadays?
Oh, that's been true my entire life, to be honest. I remember when I was 7 or 8 years old, I would maintain conversations with college graduates about fairly complex topics. I remember, at the time, I've always been very interested in politics. And even when I was 7 or 8 years old, I had a certain grasp of politics. So, yes, the answer is yes. I've always felt, I realize this is going to sound arrogant, but I've always felt, at least purely intellectually, ahead of people my age. And other people say that to me, so I feel like I can say that and not be arrogant because people of all ages say that to me. All the time people ask, "Oh, how old are you? 22, right?"
Right.
And that's not because of how I look. I think I, physically look like anyone else my age, but it's when people meet me and the way I speak, they assume that I'm, maybe a senior in college or something. So, yeah, it's been difficult.
Yeah, because I know I'm still young. I act immature frequently. It's obvious. But it just, a lot of your videos are mostly related to, like I said, just products and, bashing reviews on products, training videos. So the topic of, dude, are you like the smartest one in your group? That always, I'm sure, do you get that a lot? Like, are you the smartest one in your group?
My group being what? People I spend time with on a daily basis?
Or I guess the average, the norm of what a typical 18-year-old should act like. Sloppy drunk.
Well, I don't engage in most of the things that people in my age group engage in. I don't party. I don't drink on a regular basis. I don't, whatever it is. I wouldn't go as far as to say, "Oh, I'm the smartest in my group." I've met some people my age that frankly make me feel like an idiot. Not many of them, but they certainly are there. I've always been an outsider. That's always been true. I at some point in my life, I think it bothered me until I realized, well, this is just who I am. I'm never going to be in the middle of the group because I'm not. Because really, being in the middle of the group, being normal, it's really being average, and I'm not. I don't feel that I'm average, really at all. So it's kind of no wonder. So that's just who I am, and I kind of got over that, and the bullying issue hasn't been something I've had to think about since middle school. So,
Damn.
Yeah.
Because definitely, it shocks me. Like when I found out that you were actually 18, I just kind of sat there thinking, "Wait, is this real life?"
Yeah, I get that a lot, both online and in real life. So, I figure it's a good sign, I guess. Again, I don't want to sound arrogant, but if I'm 18 and people think I'm 21 or 22, I think that's a good sign.
Definitely, champ. Let's see. What is a topic? Oh, you know what? I actually saw this on Yahoo News, and I even made a little rant on Facebook about Michelle Obama. How she, I know, oh lordy, how she successfully completed and broke the world record for the most jumping jacks. Thoughts?
I love to discuss. I love to discuss topics like this. Obviously, not bodybuilding related at all. And something I've thought about is actually, once I have a YouTube partnership, I'll probably start another channel just for me basically ranting about current events. And this is a prime example. Like, it isn't news.
Not at all.
You have a woman whose only qualification is that she is married to the president. So, with all due respect to her, and I do actually respect her, I mean, at the very least, she's intelligent, which is something I greatly value. But at the same time, she didn't get elected president. She is just married to Barack Obama. He got elected president. So he's the one whose opinion and activities should be valued. With her, it's kind of an afterthought. So I personally couldn't care less about what Michelle Obama does on a daily basis. It means nothing. So to even discuss what she does in the news, to me, is very strange. And it's a typical example of the news. It's not a story, but it's these artificial stories that they put out just for this, that's entertainment value, really, so that people tune in, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, I was just displeased. I just couldn't believe that would make news. Like, the stupid things that I feel I've done in high school and just done throughout my life. If that made news, then wow. I would have been on the news multiple times already.
Ron Paul in the last debate, which was that last night?
I haven't been keeping up with the debates on them.
It was in the past couple of days, but he one of the things he said, which I really agreed with, they asked a question about, should one's personal life should be judged against you when you're running for president. Of course, what they were referring to is the fact that Newt Gingrich cheated on his wife repeatedly. And what Ron Paul said, and I agreed with, was why is that such an issue? You should be able to talk about it, but it shouldn't be something that is just kind of set out in the open like that. That's something I've always said about the issue of gay marriage. It's like, who cares? Why should anyone care about anyone else's sexuality? Like, it's not my problem. So again, what Barack Obama does can directly affect every single person living in this country. What Michelle Obama does has no effect on anything, really. So, who cares? It just, the news is supposed to, in concept, news organizations are supposed to provide news. What they really do is they provide entertainment because they want ratings just like anything else, any other television entertainment.
I see, definitely. Last question, I'll wrap it up. I think Matt Ogus actually asked you this. So what can we be expecting from the Lifting for Life channel and No Bullshit Bodybuilding in the next coming up weeks?
In the next couple of weeks?
Next couple of weeks, long term?
Interesting.
Oh, loud.
Sorry, I'm chewing. I'm eating my grass-fed bison with my grass-fed rice and my grass-fed green beans. Anyway, seriously, next couple of weeks I have a couple of series coming out discussing mistakes people make. So it's in the same vein as the series called Mistakes People Make that Brandon Campbell of Campbell Fitness did. I'm just going to go much more in depth and many more videos than he did. I think he did 12, maybe 15 or so videos in that series. I'm gonna take much more of a shotgun approach. It's gonna end up being 40 videos or something, all sorts of topics. Because, like I said before, I feel like most of what most people do in the gym and nutrition-wise, they're doing wrong. So I've already put out some of the information as to how you can do it right. I did the macronutrient videos for cutting and bulking. And the video on muscle gain for naturals, which is how to train as a natural athlete. So what I'm really focusing on now is specific but significant errors that people make in their dieting and training and how to correct them. And then I'm going to keep doing training videos here and there, stuff like that. I'm hoping to get partnership sometime mid to late January, and then we'll see what happens at that point. But that's that. And then, I don't know, I don't really set specific goals. I'm just kind of seeing what happens, and hopefully I'm successful because the knowledge is there. And I think many, many more people are starting to realize it. So that feels good.
Feels good, man. And don't forget, before I end this video, don't forget before you go to sleep to take your casein protein.
Yeah, you gotta have your grass-fed bison.
Your grass-fed, long-range, bison-fed Celtec.
No, not even kidding. I'm eating grass-fed ground round with some white rice and a big bowl of green beans. The long, thin green beans, the French-cut green beans. Seriously, people out there, American green beans are nasty. Get the thin, the French green beans. Much better. Much better.
Oh,
and
loud.
Steam them.
And don't forget to take that there waxy maize Celtec.
Oh, Lord, no. Please, no. So, yeah, guys. Thank you so much for the support, and make sure to subscribe to Mario's channel.
In before OP is a glorious winged, and I'll let you guys comment below the answer.
Yes. All right.
All right, guys. Ending it. See ya.